Spring is the time of plans and projects. Leo Tolstoy. Don't you love spring and how it entices you with anticipation, optimism, and renewal? We appreciate the longer, warmer days which encourage us to get outdoors, connect with nature, and embrace our world. Spring is typically the season that symbolizes change and new opportunities, and with it comes revived energy and a freshness in the air, and we start to feel more bounce in our step with each day. Hello friends, and good morning. Molly and I here. She's really playful this morning, and I don't blame her for being in a really good mood because it's a gorgeous spring day and we're going to be going outside here soon and doing some gardening projects, and we're really excited about it. The other day I spent some time assembling my new potting station, which was a dream come true, a bucket list item. I'm so excited now to start using the potting station because I have a few different plants that have outgrown the pots that they're in. I might have a few yard decor pieces since it's spring that I can decorate with. We'll just have to see. You're excited, aren't you? I've actually been crossing things off of my spring bucket list, and so that's really nice. If you guys haven't downloaded that yet, it's not too late. It's still spring and it's over on my website, free download. So be sure to go on over there and get that. I talked about it in my last vlog. But yeah, I just want to make the most of this beautiful and cool morning, try to remember a few of the things here that I want to do. And I'm so glad that you're going to come along with me and enjoy this gorgeous spring day. Not sure what all we'll get up to, but Molly is definitely ready to head out. So let's get on going. I lost the footage of me assembling my potting bench, but the process was really enjoyable and easy. I've had my eye on this potting station for over a year, and I'm so thrilled to finally be adding it to my patio. I really love this little metal bucket that I got from the dollar store, and I like the idea of putting this bacopa inside. I think that'd be really charming and sweet, and just hanging it here on the potting station. But first, I need to drill a few holes in the bottom for water drainage. And yeah, this could maybe be our very first potting project here at the potting station. I did coat my potting bench in Thompson's water seal to make it more weather resistant and protect it so it hopefully holds up a little longer in the South Georgia sun. This is a perfect example of achieving a spring goal, and it's also a project, so it was definitely rewarding, and I think it completes my patio space with a charming touch. This is a pink angel plant that I purchased from Lowe's, and when I saw this whimsical pot at Walmart, I knew it would be a good match, and I've been looking forward to pairing them together. I opt for easy to care for plants and decided that this year I would keep my patio simple and not introduce too many flowers and plants that require a lot of care, especially since David and I will be traveling on vacation in May. My mother-in-law is always so courteous to come over and water my plants and check on the cottage while we're away, and that really gives me more peace of mind. This sweetly aromatic yellow flower in the daisy family is called a Biden's Blazing Star, and I couldn't leave it behind at the garden center because it smelled so good. I hope it will keep its lovely fragrance and attract bees to it. I love making my yard bee-friendly and enjoy watching the little pollinators at work. It's just so fascinating. Yellow flowers are always so vibrant and they really stand out, so I recommend opting for this if you're looking to add some color to your own patio space or flower bed. I really found myself attracted to marigolds this year, and I've heard that they're easy to grow and can repel pests, so I picked up quite a few on clearance, and I had these ones left over, which I thought I would just throw into this pot for a burst of color. So I'm really happy with how I spray painted this, touched it up with some fresh, matte, textured black spray paint, tried to give it another life for another spring and summer season because it was starting to get kind of rusty. So if you've been following along with me, then you may know by now that I can be quite a fidget when it comes to arranging decor. And apparently when it comes to these metal flowers that I couldn't quite place to be just right or suitable, maybe we have it now. Nope, not yet. Okay, so how's that? Okay, there we go. Phew, finally. Pollen season is finally over, for the most part anyway, so I was able to clean my front porch and start to put back some of the decorative pieces like this wall art. Sitting out on the front porch is definitely on my bucket list, and so I'm happy to have it all cleaned up so Molly and I can enjoy it. More of a dream rather than a goal, though they often coincide, is to ride bikes with Molly and have a cozy basket for her to sit in. David and I couldn't imagine a better location to do this than Jekyll Island, which actually isn't too far away from us. As long as you get a nice early start to the day, you can arrive to a good parking spot and have most of the island to yourself. It's also cooler in the early morning, which this particular day was quite chilly, and so Molly and I both had our layers on to keep warm. David installed this bike basket that I purchased from Amazon, and Molly seemed to enjoy it quite well. She was a bit apprehensive at first, but I think she liked taking in all the new sights and smells of the island. It was such a sunny and beautiful day, and we rode for about 5 miles before deciding to stop, take a little break at this old ruin site called the Horton House. This is known as a tabby house, which is a building constructed using tabby concrete, a type of concrete made from a mixture of oyster shells, lime, sand, and water. We also found a little nature trail that we never explored before, and while it was a bit bumpy, it was really pretty and remote, with only the sounds of nature encompassing us all around. Another goal achieved this day was to bring Molly to the beach for the first time. It was a bit crowded due to spring break, but we played in the sand and Molly climbed on some driftwood. This is called Driftwood Beach. It's a really popular destination here, and I'm so happy that Molly could experience it and feel the sand between her toe beans. After having lunch on Jekyll, we decided to island hop and head on over to St. Simon's, which is just across the bridge and an island just a few miles away.
You want medium or?
We were ready for a pick-me-up and found a charming coffee shop called Jittery Joe's, which is attached to a bookstore. And I love when coffee and books are merged into a perfect setting like this. You really get the best of both worlds, and it makes for a good rest stop. A trail that David and I love to explore here is the John Gilbert Nature Trail, and since we knew that Molly was already getting tired, we put her straight into her canine sports sack to ride comfy and cozy on David's back, where she could still see the sights and take in all the scenery. I realized this season that many of my spring bucket list items align with my happiness goals. Being out in nature, enjoying time with David and Molly, achieving gardening projects, they all bring me joy and rewarding peace. It's not about instant gratification or checking off to-dos, but rather fulfilling the part of us that needs to be awakened now that winter is over and past and the earth is coming alive and being renewed again. It's a beautiful time to refill our cup creatively, spiritually, and mentally, and to physically go out and do the things that get us there. It was definitely time to freshen up a few weathered items with some spray paint and fun colors. This cheerful coral pink really pops against all of the green in my yard. And nothing says spring more than a minty blue like this shade, which I used to paint a couple lanterns for my front porch, which I'll put some citronella candles in if I can find some. Of course, not all of the bucket list items are just fun, decorative things. Some are actual work, though when rewarding, can be fun in their own way. We were blessed to borrow an awesome gas-powered pressure washer from our friend John, and let me tell you, this powerful tool was just what we needed to get our cottage all cleaned up. I even used it to blast the walkway and patio clean, and it's never looked better. Getting creative again in the backyard, I made this little bird bath to cover an unsightly pipe, and it is so cute. And David had a really clever idea for me concerning the set of lanterns, which I spray painted. Why not put plants in them? I chose this spiderwort plant because I have a lot of it and it grows so easily. Now, it's not a huge fan of the direct sun, so the leaves might get a bit scorched. I'll have to see how it fares. Oh, this is so adorable and whimsical, and I'm proud of David for coming up with it because it's so me. He truly knows what I love and gets me. This is actually a large flower pot I unearthed from the woods in the front yard, but I'm so happy that I found it. It'll make a great container for hiding my hose away when not in use. And these pavers are a Lowe's impulse buy because they were having a great sale, and I thought it would be cute to define the path leading to the hose, which it is, and I like it. Maybe not the most needful project, but it's a lovely addition to the yard nonetheless. Another beautiful merging of coffee and books is seen here at one of my favorite local places, the Book and Bean. My friend Destiny and I headed here to catch up and have a girls' day out. I found this little mug from their selection of cute antiques and whatnots, and looked over the books too, but didn't find any to bring home. Molly was welcomed here, which was wonderful since I'd love to bring her places, and it's made even more possible and easy with the use of my sling carrier. Molly can ride along with me in this cozy carrier, and folks often don't even notice her. It's comfortable for both her and I, and it allows me to have my fur baby companion at my side and be hands-free for shopping. I'm so happy to recognize Noah and Paw as today's sponsor because their products have really enhanced my dog mom experience with the use of their quality sling carrier and collapsible crate. The crate is helping Molly overcome separation anxiety, and I've been using it for crate training. It can also go with us when we travel so that we can continue to implement what we've begun at home. Check out Noah and Paw's website to shop their fantastic pet products like comfy beds, car seats, and so much more. And don't forget to use my code Peachinthepines10 for 10% off your first order. Link to shop is in the description. And thank you again, Noah and Paw, for making your products with love and designing them with passion. What's a spring bucket list without a visit to garden centers? After our coffee and delightful conversation, Destiny and I headed over to Ace Hardware, where they have a beautiful array of flowers and plants to choose from. I would have loved to take one of everything home, but kept my goals simple and looked for what truly spoke to me.
Whatever these are, and those purple ones are there. What do you think, Molly? Yeah.
It's a little bit wild and unkempt. I think that's why we think fairy, because it should be a little bit wild. Down the road, we made another stop at Highway 84 Nursery, and the owner's green thumb is such an inspiration, and we're just in awe of her and what she can do with flower arrangements.
Hi, goodness. That is so cute.
We saw some really unique things here that grabbed our attention. And when I laid eyes on this stunning yellow hibiscus, I just couldn't leave it behind. Good morning. I'm so excited that today we have beautiful sky and sunshine. It's going to be an absolutely perfect day for gardening out here. I have my new hibiscus plant that I'm going to go ahead and put in its new pot. I think the yellow is just going to provide a really bright, cheerful element to my patio. And yeah, I'm excited to get started on the gardening projects and see what all we can get up to today. Wow, this pot doesn't look as big as it did before I put the plant in it. This hibiscus has really filled it out nicely, and I think I'm gonna really enjoy this type of beautiful flowering bush right on the back patio. I think it's gonna be lovely. It's early morning, so the blooms haven't come out yet, but they are just gorgeous and so full. Here's hoping that I can keep it alive and thriving. I sure hope I can, because I want to do justice by this beautiful plant. I really like this yucca plant that I found in the woods near my home, but the pot that I've put it in is not very good. This was just an old pot that I had laying around, and I thought I would just put some paint on it to kind of spruce it up, but as you can see, all the paint has just been flaking and peeling right off. It lasted one summer, but not very long. TJ Maxx has some of the prettiest pots, and when I saw this one, I knew it would be just perfect for my yucca plant. It's deep enough for some good amount of soil, but not too big around in diameter. Thank you all so much for watching today. It means a lot and warms my heart tremendously that you tune in to see what I'm up to here at the cottage. I hope you're embracing the spring season as well and achieving goals with new projects. And I pray that you make the most of this vibrant season and above all else, find ways to truly be happy in your day-to-day. Sending love and warmth your way, friends, and looking forward to seeing you next time. Take care.